Yeah, I think every for these middling teams, every match is going to be very crucial this round. Hey, the first game we're going to see is Light versus Wookie. Actually, wait, did I just say that? I think I'm losing my mind here. Whatever. Wookie looks like Wookie is definitely would not be a good actor. He keeps looking at the camera. Wookie, you're not supposed to look at the camera, man. You're breaking the fourth wall. Actually, I don't think I
Yeah,
used that appropriately, but anyway.
just go with it.
Let's go
So
with it,
Light against
exactly.
Wookie, or as I like to call him, Gabby.
Indeed, indeed. Guys, Wookie, P7 Gab, Gabby, all acceptable. Same thing with Light. He can also be called Non-G or Nanga. Nanga, I like that one. So, here we go on ground zero. Light versus Protoss, not the best matchup for him. But we shall see. It's going to be vertical positions. Going to have Wookie or Light in the bottom right as the yellow Terran, Wookie in the top right as the purple Protoss. Now, or wait, did I get that backwards? I think I got it backwards. Light's Terran, Wookie's Protoss, whatever. What's more interesting is that I usually say that in TVP on this map, horizontal positions I feel are somewhat imbalanced in favor of Terran, just because of how easy and protected the push path is. Like there's like little cliff things in the middle of the map that make it very easy to push horizontally, and then the Terran can also take like the 6 o'clock or the 12 o'clock bases while they're doing that. But I was recently actually talking to Kid Canada, one of the Gosu Foreigner players, Protoss players, and he was actually telling me that vertical positions are also not very good either for Protoss because Terrans can actually abuse the middle expansion between the bases. Like so in these positions, the 3 o'clock expansion, which is on high ground, if the Terran actually manages to push up there and siege tanks on the high ground, like he can actually use tanks on it at that base to help his push northwards, and even though it's like a little bit more open in the middle there, it's still difficult to do like counterattacks and whatnot because the cliffs still help protect his natural. So, yeah, I actually became convinced that vertical positions are not ideal either. Of course, also it's very easy, or it's very easy in these positions to get cliff dropped as well, which doesn't help things. Basically, what I'm trying to say is every map is a Terran favored map. I think that's the summary. It's the conclusion.
I think that's a good point, and I totally agree. Being a bit biased, of course, but Light has always. I mean, he's a Terran versus Zerg player, right?
Sorry? Yes, he is
Light's
a yes.
main matchup is against Zerg, so
Yes.
the question still remains if he can abuse these map artifacts that you discussed to his advantage.
That's true. That's true. Looks like gas has started mining. Nothing crazy just yet. Nobody's scouting yet.
Nobody's scouting and nobody's taking a really fast second base. So that's probably the reason. Just playing safe instead.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, in this matchup, there is nothing that early that you really need to scout for. I mean, aside from obviously, proxy gates or proxy barracks. Usually the builds are pretty set for the first, I don't know, 6 minutes or whatever. I just completely made that number up, but point
Yeah,
still
I guess,
stands.
but if you scout like a fast command center, you can cut some corners because there's no FD coming, there's no spider mines for the first few minutes, at
That's
least.
true.
So
That's true. You can. Yeah, because it
it
depends
seems that
on.
they are pretty comfortable with the builds they've chosen anyway. So
And it looks most likely a 1-gate expand from Wookie. And probably some kind of FD from Light, considering his building placement.
I'm considering that pylon on the edge of the base, so maybe he will hide some tech there. It's not likely, but it's a possibility.
Indeed, that is true. And oh, wait a minute, we have a
Two
fact.
fact? What?
Wow, I have not seen this in Pro League since like Hansen's game.
Ever? Yeah.
I'm pretty. Wait,
Okay.
was Hansen versus Bisu like the only other 2-fact we've seen this season? I think it was. I'm pretty sure. Huh?
I said I haven't seen a two fact this season at least. So That's
Huh. I do.
great.
I know Hansen did it, but other than that, I can't recall any other games. This is not a usual strategy. Now, interesting. Basically, this actually used to be quite common. You know, in the earlier days of Brood War, when things weren't quite as figured out, two-facting was very, very popular. You know, you hear all sorts of two-fact variations like Joyo Rush, Gundam Rush. There's all sorts of fancy things based on old-school players. But the reason it's fallen out of favor is that nowadays, the level of Dragoon micro is extremely strong, which makes it very difficult for a 2-fact to do a lot of damage, which it does kind of need to do against a Protoss. Now, Wookie has gone for a 1-gate expand, so you see, this is the thing. In the old days, a 1-gate expand would die pretty easily to this, just because Dragoon micro is not up to par. But nowadays, like, if you have superb Dragoon control, with just 1-gate with goons, you can kind of hold this off, even against 2 factory plus 5 Marines. Although it is a little bit tricky. You do have to you'd have to like micro perfectly, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And this is kind of funny. It becomes like a fake double
Yeah.
because of the unit composition, but then actually the rally with the vultures and the mines, it can be a bit of a holy crap moment for Protoss if he's prepared for it. I mean, he hasn't seen anything that indicates a 2 factory, just a standard 1 factory stun, so I don't think he knows this is coming.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see exactly what variation he does. He's actually facing a DT rush follow-up, though. This is very interesting. DT is generally not that effective against the 2-fact. I mean, obviously, you know, they're not going to have mobile detection for a while, so it kind of helps you defensively, but with all the mines around the map, it's very difficult to actually be aggressive with the DTs, and more importantly, it cuts into your Dragoon count, so the speed vultures with mines can do a ton of damage. So I'm actually very nervous about this follow-up from Wookie. I don't know. I guess we'll see how good Light's control is. Wookie actually backed up completely, so he actually has no idea that this attack is coming.
None at all, but he doesn't have the engineering bay, right? He can't build a forward turret.
That's true. He's actually probably just going to build an engineering bay right here. Although it looks like, here we go, he's moving in. The Vulture's going in first and actually going to block things. No, they're just going to go straight into the main, lay some mines here. And oh man, I think this follow-up might have been a terrible choice for Wookie. But it looks like his probes are coming off the line. They're actually just going to annihilate 2 of the siege tanks already. Oh my god, this execution by Light is not ideal. His SCVs are not doing anything. He's blocking himself up. The DT is out now. A shuttle actually came out. Looks like it was actually a DT drop follow-up, and the siege tank goes down.
What?
Oh my god, Light's execution here. Definitely not good.
Horrible. What is he doing? Oh, that DT is dead though.
Yeah,
I guess if he kill enough probes, maybe, but that was kind of terrible, losing those siege tanks to like 1 Dragoon and a couple of probes.
This is the thing, having gone for these DTs, I mean, DT's obviously not good against spider mines. They can't catch the vultures. He has to be very careful not to pull mines into his probe lines, and you know, he used the gateways to make the DT, so he doesn't have any Dragoons right now. I mean, he's got nothing really to stop these vultures. A bit of a mistake from Light to lose that one, but it's definitely not over.
You see the mine that is stuck on the gateway?
Yeah, it's mines, man.
Weird.
Weird Brood War bugs. Anyway, it looks like the SCV is not even going to go home. They're just going to chill there. Light, he's making an academy, making an engineering bay. Wookie has made an epic wall here to block things. Did he actually just trap that vulture inside pylons? Oh,
but he lost quite a few probes, so I don't know. It actually is an okay situation for Light. Just hit with his vultures and the mines.
Oh man, these pylons. He just has so many buildings there. Lost the. Wait, did that? Wait, I'm a little confused now. No, never mind. Anyway, this wall looks like it's going to be effective. You just built a gateway there. Oh, no, he's going to build another pylon. He's going to keep building them. He's going to lose his observatory, maybe. But he is definitely walled in, guys. There is no doubt that it's going to be difficult for vultures to walk in. Anyway, it looks like the shuttle's coming in here. Is that turret going to finish in time? It's probably DTs, yeah. Oh, did he just blow that? Wait, did he just blow his DT up to kill the SCV?
I don't know. Might have.
Well, looks like the first observer is out. And Huh.
Seems like he's established his economy once again. I mean, nice separation on both bases, and Light is quite a bit behind, but the aggression is just keeping coming, so it's kind of hard to call.
But the thing is, though, now Light can actually get a sick contain off, and looks like Wookie trying to do some mind drags. Because the thing is, because of this pylon wall, Wookie can't even like stop the contain from going down. This wall is actually working against him now. He's going to lose all those pylons. He can't break out of his base. I mean, even though he survives for now, I don't actually know how he deals with the follow-up. This is actually a little bit brutal for Wookie.
Yeah, that's a good point. And he has like no units. He invested too much in the Dark Temple take, I believe.
Oh man,
And now with the bunkers and the turrets, so this is
so sick. Landing the barracks
you're
and
gonna
making
build
greens right there. Oh man, that's awesome.
You're gonna build a wall on me. I'm gonna build a wall on you.
Some hot
Like a
wall-on-wall
terror.
action there.
Definitely.
I love wall porn, man. It's so good. Guys, this is rated R stream. This is rated X stream. Anyway, this shuttle, he's flying around. He's got to be a little bit careful. Once that bunker gets up, obviously the Marines can take down the shuttle. This turret there as well, of course. And it looks like he's just elevated 2 Dragoons to snipe reinforcements. Unfortunately, he drops them in range of a siege tank. And he took a siege tank shell and the Vulture. There's just enough Vultures to kill everything. So, yeah, Light can just inch that tank forward and start ranging the Nexus. And that's basically going to put a timer on Wookiee's, or on when Wookiee has to move out. I mean, he's got to save the Nexus if he wants any hope of winning the game. If the Nexus dies, Light can actually just unsiege and just leave, and then not keep the position, and he'll have basically taken a huge advantage anyway. I think we've seen Flash do that on several occasions. Anyway, doing the bunker creep as well. Wow. Wow, speaking of Flash, doing some sick bunker creeping. And here we go! Moving in. Wookie gonna try and break it. 3 of his Dragoons were not in position. There's another Dragoon in the back. Oh man, this is not gonna work.
Not at all. I've been in this position many times. It doesn't work. And even though, like, I mean, the first attack waves were pretty poorly executed, as you mentioned, but just relentless with his vultures, and once you establish that position, there's not much Protoss can do at all. So,
I mean, I still think it was a slight build. It's not a build order disadvantage or loss for Wookiee, but the thing is, the choice to go for DTs as a follow-up, like, DT is not great against 2-fact, just for that reason where you don't have the anti-vulture defense. So I think if he just played standard and added on like, two or three more gateways, gotten his observer a little bit faster maybe, he would have been in a much better position right now. But as it stands, he is pretty dead. Interestingly, he's still ahead on supply, just barely, 71 supply against 65. But that is a ridiculous contain.
that's a pretty nice wall. There's like nothing you can do, and even planted like mines all around the base to spot any drops and such.
Now, this is the correct decision, I think, from Wookie to go for some kind of counterattack, but I don't think he really has enough to do anything. So, well, I guess Light is happy with that position, and here we go. The Zealots going in, the shuttle getting taken down immediately. And, oh man, he's going to take down like a bunker, and that's it. Firebat even has come out to stop the Zealots. Oh god.
Look at him go.
GG!
Good game.
Light takes game number 1.
Bringing back the 2-fact.
He's bringing it back.
Yeah, that was pretty nice of Light.
Man, Light winning a TVP. Jaedong losing to Lita. What is this world coming to? What is this world coming to?
It's the end of the world, as we know it.
Well, let us go on to game 2.
I'm ready.
Alright. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.